What's up, everybody? Welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. We're going to go for a quick drive. We're not on the stabilizer today, so there may be a little bit of shake on the video. I just want to show you guys one of the nicer areas here in Montgomery. This is on the east side of town, and what we call the suburbs. You know, just to the east side of town. There's some beautiful neighborhoods here, and I just want to give you guys a tour. Show you guys that it's not all hoods here in Alabama. There's real nice stuff. When I moved to Montgomery area, I didn't realize there were just so many nice areas here. For the most part, all I thought about were mostly hoods and regular neighborhoods, or maybe older neighborhoods, but there are a lot of suburban areas like this. So there's a little bit of shake on the camera. Again, we're not on the stabilizer today, and we're not even in the SUV. We're in the work truck today. I got a job here in this area, so I figured since I'm already out here, might as well show you guys what we got out here. The road's not helping. It's kind of bumpy. It's made out of like a combination of asphalt with natural rocks, so even the road's a little bit bumpy here. But overall, some nice neighborhoods, beautiful big houses. Leaves nothing to envy any other fancy neighborhood in any other state. Just a nice area. Very light traffic. Nice suburban area. And again, if the camera's a little shaky, you'll have to excuse me. We are in the truck today without a stabilizer. I didn't think I was gonna make some videos, but my customer's not ready for me yet. So I got to kill some time, and I figured, well, might as well make the best use of my time while we're out here waiting. Give you guys a little tour of a very nice neighborhood here in Montgomery. Very impressive neighborhood, and these neighborhoods are not too expensive. You'd be surprised. There are a few neighborhoods here in Montgomery that are ridiculously expensive, but that's because they have country clubs. And the country clubs have golf courses, and the golf courses have clubs and all types of community activities, and all that can make a neighborhood really be a little bit more expensive. So, you know, all that adds to, we got a dead end here. Notice that there's a palm tree there. Let's see, because I got the trailer behind me. We're going to have to negotiate quite the turn here. I think I'm going to pull into this driveway. Notice that there's pine trees, just like in Florida. You got pine trees just like in Florida. I don't know how cool these people are with me pulling a U-turn on their driveway, but there's no real other way around it here. We just got to do it. We got to do what we got to do to survive, people. Yeah, buddy. Oh, my. We had a little bit of rain this morning. The Montgomery area, some passing rain clouds. Next week is going to get into the 40s. We'll see how I do with that type of weather. It'll be the coldest so far. It'll be next week. We'll get into the 40s at night. So we'll see how that weather treats me. Again, we just moved to this area from Florida, so we're not in Florida. We get temperatures in the 40s, but it's so different because in Florida, like, tell you what, 40 degrees in Florida is brutal because I don't know if it's the humidity or the breeze from the ocean or what, but 40 degrees in Florida feels brutal, man. Something about Florida, and I even had people from up north tell me, like, wow, man, you know, up north when it's 40 degrees or 45 or whatever, you know, it's pleasant. When you come to Florida, it's 40 degrees. For some reason, it feels colder. I don't know why. It could be the humidity, who knows. But definitely something about 40 degrees in Florida that will be quite unpleasant. We'll see how it treats me here. Again, totally different environment, so we'll see how 40 degrees feels like in Alabama, basically. See how it feels. It might feel good, it might feel bad. We'll find out. So far, I've liked the weather here a lot. That could change when we go through the winter. I'll give you guys updates throughout the whole entire winter, to let you know how I deal with the cold sprees, basically. We'll find out for sure, man. But this whole east side of Montgomery is really nice, and this is not a gated community. I don't know what it is about Florida and gated communities, man. It's like everywhere you go in Florida, it's behind a gate. You can't get in. You need a code. You got to go through a security guard. This is just open neighborhood. You can just drive through here. In Florida, everything is, if it's a nice community, it's usually gated. You will not usually find neighborhoods this nice in Florida that are not gated. I don't know why. You know, people talk about how in Florida, you know, Alabama has higher crime rates and all that, but I will say this, for a place that supposedly has a low crime rate, they sure have a lot of private security. Maybe the people here don't want to afford it. Maybe it's just people don't want to pay for it here. It could be that. But for a place known for low crime, they sure have a lot of security. You know what, guys? I'm looking at a lot of other YouTubers, man. They're telling people, move to this part of Florida, move to that part of Florida. I'm just looking at like, yeah, I've been there, and you don't want to move there. I'm leaving behind a mess in Florida of YouTubers that are trying to pick up the vacuum that I left behind, and they're giving people some horrible, horrible advice. I'm not saying you should move to Alabama. Definitely not saying that. But what I'm saying is, what part of Florida are you going to move to? Because some of these YouTubers, a lot of them are recent arrivals, so they're not really familiar with the places they're talking about, man. They're just telling people, move here, move there, do this, do that, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, dude, go to that same neighborhood at night, you know? I don't know. But leaving behind a vacuum in Florida that people are trying to fill, and I don't know if they're doing a good job at it. Actually, I suspect they're doing a really horrible job at it. Trying to fill in that vacuum that I left behind there. Am I saying you should move to Alabama? No, I'm not saying you should move to Alabama. This ain't for everybody. Alabama is definitely a whole different world. It's nothing like Florida. So, should you move here? It's probably not for you. But if you are moving to Florida, find out about the right place. Make sure you end up in a neighborhood that's better, because my concern isn't that people are moving to Florida. It's what type of information they're getting and from who. I wish everybody the best if they're moving, and part of putting out honest information is that, helping people. Anyways, checking out. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little trip through some Montgomery neighborhoods. All right.